What is going on, folks? Here we are again on another Thursday night. Obviously, you survived the purge, the great YouTube purge on the prepper channels this past week. I'm still getting hit with that, but I ain't going to worry about it. I'm just going to get out here and do my thing. They ain't going to stop me. They ain't going to frustrate me and get me to quit. The only way they're going to silence me is to shut me down. It's that simple. I lost over about 500 subscribers in 2 days. And I know that's just straight up crap. But I wasn't the only one it happened to. That's how I know it's YouTube doing it. It happened to a lot of channels. So I'm going to get on by that. And I'm going to do what I can to help everybody I can. I don't care if it's just one person. If I help one person, that's what I'm here to do. So right off the bat, I want to say, if you would give a prayer to those folks in Tennessee and Carolina, up around North Georgia, North Alabama, that had all the storm damage last night. It seems like these tornadoes want to hit in the middle of the night. They can't do it in the daytime when you see them coming. They do it in the middle of the night. But yeah, send a prayer out to them folks. They need it. There were a few casualties, not a lot. That's a good thing. So hopefully them folks up there, some of them were prepared for something like that. But send them a prayer. It won't take you but a minute, and it'll be greatly appreciated, I'm sure. Let's see who's in the house tonight. First one was Lori. All right. Hope she's still here. I know she was having some bad weather, and she was afraid she was going to lose her internet connection.
Yep, she's still here.
Oh, good.
She just
good.
said something.
Tamara's with us. All right. L&L Homestead. Thank you. David T, my man, right? David, I got to ask you a question, buddy. Where are you located? I'm curious. Lady Prepper asked me, where does he live? I said, I don't know. So I'm curious now. Let us know where you live. I'd appreciate that if you would. Glenn Anderson, Texas cowboy right there, y'all.
Nebraska.
All right. He's in Nebraska. All right.
We need to do a roll call and see where everybody lives.
Yeah, you guys
in Central Florida.
Been having some weather too, I know.
Yeah, they have.
Thank goodness, it's passed you up for a couple of days. Oh, let's scroll on down here and see who else we got. Debbie Jones is with us. There you go. We got to get back to the gun range. I love that range. Sadly, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's like going to Jupiter or something. But I am going to go back. Got to. I got pissed off at myself. I'm sure you saw that. I got to get back out there.
Yeah, he was cranky.
And practice with that rifle. I was missing them long shots. Short-lived Saints with us. There we go. Adeo. Quick positive information. Edith Wallace is doing very well. Excellent news from the doctor. All right. That's good to hear. That is great to hear. She's still in our prayers and will be. Buzz Runner's in the house. Who else we got down here? Texas Raider. There's another Texas man right there. Yeah, a man. They grow men in Texas.
JS Genesis Designs is in Orlando.
Oh, yeah? We got to get together, buddy. I didn't know you were here in Orlando, JS. Who else we got down here? Let me see. Michelle J. Don't know if you saw the email I sent you yesterday. No, this morning. Whenever it was. But hopefully you got the information you need. I only check my email in the morning, so I'll check it again in the morning and see if you got what you needed. There we go.
Oh, he's not in Orlando. He was saying hi to Orlando.
Oh, all right. My bad.
No, my bad too. He just typed Orlando, and I thought that he was here.
He
only typed Orlando in my defense.
That's my producer's fault.
Nuh-uh.
All right.
He's in Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. All right.
Not around the corner.
Who we got here? You had storms last night. Wow. Tore some stuff up. Well, I'm glad you got through that. There's my girl Linda Farrow right there. Who else we got down here? Kathy C., the Iowa crowd's in the house. Yeah. If I miss you guys, I'm sorry. There's a bright light right there, and I can't see the screen very well. All-American Prepper, my man, right there. That dude's hardcore, y'all. He's on the ball. There's Rural, my man right there. Did a little video yesterday about blades. I wanted to give him a little credit because he was one of the ones that inspired me to do that. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, go over there and please do, because his channel was another one that got screwed by YouTube. So go over there and give him a subscription if you would. He's got some good stuff over there. Greg Harmon's with us. Crystal is back. Thank you. All right. Who we got here? Rose Boring. Yep, I think you're a repeat offender. Hadn't you been here before? I think so. We're going to have to get you a wrench, that's for sure. Who else we got here? Diane LS. I'm glad to see you got your sticker. I should have grabbed me one of those stickers out there, babe, on the desk. In case you folks didn't know it, I'm giving away stickers. If you do a little super chat, I'll send you a sticker. Let me get one to show it to you here. Lady Prepper's getting that for us right now. I'm glad to hear you got yours. I think they're pretty good looking stickers, so I hope you do too. That's right, OP Nation. That's right. Here we go. Here they are right here. OP Nation 4x4 sticker. If we get a super chat, you get one of these free. But like I always say, when I ask you to do that, all that money goes back to you guys. I'm not making a penny on it, I promise you. We give it back in prizes and stuff like that. Fourth and goals in the house. Yeah. Who else we got down here? Oh, Nick L. Yeah, there we go. I was going to call you today. Let me tell you what's going on, why I hadn't called you on the radio. I usually start writing about 1 o'clock every day, and I don't quit till about 5 o'clock in the evening. So I was going to call you today. I really thought about it. And then before I looked up, I'm sitting here writing. I looked up, and it was almost 5 o'clock. It's too late then. Who else we got down here? We got a good bunch in here tonight. Schwackhammer's with us. Yeah, there's Rebecca, my girl right there. Yeah. She lives a life too, guys. She's not just one of these internet preppers. Farmer's back. Oh, come on down. Whoa, we got a bunch of folks in here tonight. I got to get on to what I come here to talk about.
Shortload just asked what frequency you're using.
I'm using GMRS 21. GMRS channel 21, the repeater channel. Susan's with us. Thank you for coming back. Who else we got down here? Oh, there's a super chat from Linda Farrow.
And Kathy.
Send me your address and an email. Let me pop that email up here. Send me your address and I will mail you out a sticker, I promise. Did you say Kathy kicked one in too?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is right there. I ain't mailing you yours. She's going to bring it to you. How's that for
13
service?
days.
13 days.
If anybody's counting.
How's that for service? She's
Deliver it to Iowa.
Yeah, she's going to deliver this to Iowa for you. All right. Looks like I pretty much called out everybody here. So let's get on with what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about your money in the end. It ain't looking good, folks. But there's a couple other things I want to talk about. We got some good news, actually. Governor DeSantis signed a bill on Tuesday. You get a tax break on any kind of prepping items that you buy. I think it's in February. That's prepping month or something like that. But he's also going to kick that over to back to school sales, property insurance premium tax relief, and a whole lot more. So if you live in Florida, you might want to look that up, see what you got coming your way. He's going to save us a lot of money because that man's on the ball. And it's not just because he wants to be the president. I think he actually, wants to do good for the people. And so few politicians are that way nowadays. It's ridiculous.
He loves his Floridians.
But thank goodness he's our governor. So guess what? This is to our governor, Ron DeSantis.
Cheers.
All righty then. You're going to hear a little crack in my voice. Seems like this time of year, this happens every year. So hopefully it's not enough to sound too bad. But what else we got going? This is a good one. This is good too. Tennessee Congressman Andy, what's his name? I can't see it there. Andy Ogles. He's trying to push through a bill where if a college student is arrested for protesting for pro-Hamas, they have to go to the Gaza Strip and do public service there for 6 months. It's never going to get through. But I thought it was pretty funny when I saw it. I thought, yeah, that guy's on the ball right there. yeah, they want to protest over that and make a mess, because they support that. Well, go over there and support it. Go on over there. Do your thing over there. Show them how much you love them. Yeah, after about a week and a half, your ass will be starving if you survive. That's the big thing. You see all these LGBTQ X7, whatever they are, holding up these signs that they support, Hamas. They would kill those people on sight. They would kill them. So we know they wouldn't survive. That's how damn dumb these protesters are. But another thing, I've seen a lot of guys on the internet commenting on this. This right here. President Biden ordered a new doomsday plane. And I've seen a lot of talk about how, okay, well, he's planning for war. He knows he has to have this to survive and all of that. No. The one they have now was built in the 1980s. So it's time for an update. Plus, the new one is not going to be delivered until 2036.
Oh my gosh.
So Joe will just be a memory after that. He'll be, remembered as the worst president in the history of the United States. He'll long be gone. So when you see somebody talking about that crap, and I actually saw one of the huge channels saying that, they got to do their research. They got to do their research. That's just ridiculous.
It's clickbait.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's clickbait. Exactly. But what else we got? Something else I want to talk about here. Here we go. Cuba's running out of money. Cubans cannot get cash in their own country because people are hoarding it. Plus, banks won't release it. Get ready for that, guys. Get ready for it right here. I'm going to enlighten you here in just a few minutes. But Cubans are having a problem getting cash. And that's just a start. It really is. All righty then. What else we got going here? Here's what we're going to get into. This one right here. Y'all know who BlackRock is. They're the biggest investment firm in the world. They control more than $10 trillion in assets globally, worldwide. And they're telling all of their investors to pull out of the US dollar. They're telling them to sell it, get away from it, invest in other things that look profitable, but they see the demise of the US dollar. This was on Monday. Then on Tuesday, this happened. The International Monetary Fund, we all know who that is. The group of worldwide banks where, they're counsel for every free trade country in the world. They're warning countries that the U.S. dollar is about to collapse. And that's what we're here to talk about. Now, if they see what's coming, the biggest investment bank in the world and the International Monetary Fund, they see what's happening to the dollar. I don't care what MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, Fox Business, ABC, CBS, I don't care what they tell you about the economy. It's in the dump. Silver went up almost $1 today in one day. Let me see what that is right now. It was pretty impressive when I checked it earlier. Yeah, well, they stopped trading for the day, but it ended up at $28.51. Gold went up $30 today. It's at $2,357.45. But after these warnings from the real money people earlier this week, gold and silver shot up. I couldn't believe how much silver went up today. That amazed me.
Michelle said there's a bank in Australia that's going cashless in the next couple of weeks.
All right, this is what's coming in the United States, guys. This right here. What they're trying to do is go to a digital currency. And once the dollar collapses, which it looks like it's going to, if you're watching what's going on with BRICS, you know I do every day. But when it does collapse and they convert your money to digital, you're not going to get dollar for dollar what you have. Let me make it simple. If you have $100 in the bank, or I should say in your hand, when they go to digital currency and you go to the bank to convert that to digital currency, you're only going to get about $25 for it. They're going to do that to try to hedge off the inflation that we've built into our system. It keeps going up and it's going to continue to go up. I think right now the true number on our inflation in the last 3 years is about 31%, 32%. If you do the figures and combine everything that people actually use, don't use that, I forgot what they call it, consumer price index. Don't use that as a gauge, because that don't include food, it don't include fuel, it don't include your electric bill, it don't include your rent or your mortgage. It includes things like televisions and refrigerators, and RVs, things that people don't buy very often. So they do that on purpose to keep that number down, to keep you from knowing what's actually going on in this country. So you need to wake up, see what's going on, and do your own research when you start hearing those kind of numbers. Because it's only going to get worse as the year goes on. They're trying to protect the administration. What you got? You got something? Oh. They're trying to protect the current administration. So the information is just going to get worse and worse and worse as the year goes on. So you need to do your own research and try your best to hedge any cash losses you got coming. I've been telling you for a long time, silver and gold, but right now they're so high that it's hard, actually difficult to buy those. But if you make that sacrifice, you jump out there and get that, believe me, in the long run, when the dollar does crash, your silver is going to be worth probably 50 times what it cost you. Gold the same way. A lot of people say, if you're a prepper, you can't eat gold and silver. That's true, you can't. But there's a lot of things you can't eat that you need. But you got to remember this. Humans have had a coin-based monetary system for about 4,000 years. That's not going away. That'll never go away. So you need to remember that. Another thing we got coming this year you need to be on the lookout for is this. The CDC's pushing statistics saying that this bird flu, let me say H5N1, is being underreported, that it's much, much worse than what you are hearing. I'm not a medical expert. I can't tell you this is true or if it's not. But what I can tell you is it's shaping up just like what happened in 2020. And if you're a farmer and you think you have something wrong with your animals, you're going to call your vet. And if they think that's what it is, who are they going to call to verify that? The federal government. The same people that's telling you it's spreading is going to come out and check your herd or your birds or whatever to see if you really have it or not. Wonder what they're going to tell you. I can save you the money right now. They're going to tell you what it's what they want you to think it is. Absolutely. And then they're going to call your birds. They're going to call your herd. And what's that going to do to the supply chain? There goes the food. It's only going to get worse, guys. That's what this is all about. To try to scare you. It's an election year. They want to scare the shit out of you. But I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but I'm sure you did.
I'm going to ask the Justice Department and I'm going to ask the president to tell us what they're going to do to protect this country against violence if he loses. I want to know about all of those right-wing organizations that he's connected with who are training up in the hills somewhere and targeting, what communities they're going to attack.
What do you think about that? I haven't seen anybody coming out of the hills trying to hurt anybody. I haven't seen any groups trying to attack people that support Donald Trump. What I did see was this. Yeah, I wonder who those people support. I was on a college campus this past week. I'm sure they're not going to vote for Donald Trump. That stupid bimbo, she has this going on right in front of her face, and she won't acknowledge it. But she thinks Donald Trump and Donald Trump supporters are a threat. That's what they're going to try to do to us, guys. That's what they want to push right there. I know you're not going to fall for it. Hopefully your neighbors, your relatives, they're not going to fall for it, because it's getting to that time of year when all of this stuff's going to pop up. The weather's just getting hot. It's riot season. We talked about that the other night. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, it's that time of year. So we know they're coming. Hill Bill made it. What's up, buddy? Yeah, there's a couple of others here. Who else we got dropped in? Yep, there we go. Thank you very much.
Rebecca and Eddie.
But yeah, it's just now starting. Get ready for it. But your money is what you really need to worry about the most right now. All the signs are there. The collapse looks like it's coming. I can't say it is for sure, but it sure looks like it to me. And like I said, those dollars you're holding, they're going to be worth about 25% of what they are right now. Do what you can with it to make an investment, to actually, have something in return when the money does go away. Thank you, Rolla. Appreciate it, buddy. I truly do. Thank you, sir. But it's coming. It's an election year. They're going to try to fend it off. And like I told you 2 weeks ago, the way they're suppressing these numbers, every day they're suppressing the numbers. On the loss for the dollar, on the price of silver, the price of gold, platinum, whatever. They're suppressing those numbers until after the election. And then one day you're going to wake up and all of a sudden gas is $10 a gallon. A loaf of bread, $6. A dozen eggs will probably be $10. They're trying to fend it off because it's election season. But all the signs are there that it's getting worse and worse and worse every day. So you need to get ready for it. Buy some food, some long-term storage food. You don't have to buy this kind of stuff, that expensive stuff. You don't have to do that. What they say, beans, rice, that'll fill you up.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles, yeah, ramen noodles will last forever.
I know, and they're just dirt cheap.
Yeah. If we get nuked, ramen noodles are still going to be good.
Right.
Ramen noodles are like cockroaches. They'll always be there now that they're here. So, and they don't taste bad. Let's be honest,
No, they
don't.
actually don't.
And they're cheap. Stock. Time to start stocking it up, guys. Especially if this guy in office now gets reelected. It ain't going to work. They're going to ruin you. They're going to take everything you have. That's their objective. That's why they're trying to ruin the U.S. economy. They want all the dollars. They want them all.
Yeah, this election's going to make me decide certain things I want to do. It's crazy.
Yep. If you own some, if you owe money on something, pay it off if you can, on your house, your car, your credit cards, whatever. Pay it off if you can. Because if the economy does collapse, those banks are going to come after you. They're going to want what you got. If you can't afford to pay your mortgage, guess what? Get out. If you can't afford to pay for your car note anymore, go. Hey, this is a good one. I didn't tell anybody this one. This is a good one. Last week, I went to get the oil changed in my Jeep. So I go over to the dealership that I like to do business with. And while I'm waiting for my oil change, I go over to the sales department and I say, I want to take a look at a new Gladiator. Let's see what you got. I want to see how they've changed. So I get into a conversation with this guy. We go out on the lot and pick one. The one, it was similar to the one, a little better upgrade than the one I have now, but the only difference was the screen on the dashboard was a little bigger. But it cost $72,000 for a Jeep. That's crazy. But I'm just killing time. I ain't gonna buy it anyway. He says, "You want to go for a test drive? Sure, let's go. You want to run the numbers? Yeah, go ahead, run the numbers." I know I got good credit. I know I got a good credit score. So he runs the numbers and he comes back and says, "Here's your payment. The first one that can get closest, the first 5 guesses, the one that gets closest, you get a free sticker. I'll send it to you." Come on, give me the numbers. Give me the numbers.
I'm watching. Go ahead.
A monthly payment for a new Jeep.
$535, $750, $875, $1,200, $2,400, $799, $1,000, $880, $1,150,
All right,
$1,200.
that's it.
Okay, I can't remember what it was.
All right. Who said 1,200? Who said
Let me
1,200?
back up here. Short-lived Saint said 1,200.
Short-lived Saint, shoot me an email with your mailing address. You get a free sticker. It was $1,187 a month. Who can afford that? What average person can afford that? And that's with good credit. It's not like I'm down there in the 500s or even the 600s. I got good credit. But 1,100, man, that's crazy. Nobody can afford that. That's the way our entire nation's going. Everything, housing's through the roof. Food prices are going through the roof. We cannot afford to live anymore. And just electing one guy is not going to turn that around. Might slow it down, but it ain't going to turn it around. So when I get on here and I tell you, you might want to get ready for this, or you might want to get ready for that. You might want to do this or do that. You might want to think about doing it. Don't cost me nothing if you don't. I'm just trying to help you out. But that's what I want to come here to talk to you about tonight is the money, the way the money's going. It's all falling down, guys. BRICS is killing us. And it's not just BRICS. Our own economy is killing us. We're living in a debt-based society. Let me see what the debt clock is right now. 34,723,000,000,000. There ain't no, you know how much interest the United States pays on that debt every minute? $2 million a minute. They're cranking them $100 bills out 24 hours a day, trying to cover that debt. And for every one they crank out, yours gets worth less. It's that simple. So with that, I'm going to say stay strong, keep prepping, and pray for the United States, and especially for Tennessee, Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, where those storms rolled through last night. They need your prayers, guys. I love every one of you. Thank you for being here. If I missed you on the roll call, I'm sorry. If you dropped in after that and I was rattling my head, I'm sorry I didn't see you over here. But I do love every one of you. And with that, the Orlando Prepper is out.